At 6, bond is set. Former BSO Deputy Scot Peterson faced the judge today, one day after his arrest on multiple charges, all in connection with his inaction during the Parkland school massacre. Peterson is being held on a $102,000 bond.
But it'll take more than that for a judge to order his release from jail anytime soon. Our team coverage begins with CBS 4's Ted Scouton. He is live at the Broward County Jail in Fort Lauderdale with the very latest. Ted?
Elliot and Francis, Scot Peterson is fighting that $102,000 bond. He has a court hearing set for tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock to either reduce or eliminate that bond. But we certainly got a big surprise when we learned which judge was assigned to his case. The judge who's hearing the Nicholas Cruz case, Elizabeth Shearer, is now the same judge who was randomly selected to hear the case of fired BSO school resource officer Scot Peterson. Is there any indication that he'll be able to actually get out today? Peterson's attorneys are remaining tight-lipped after leaving the jail where he's being held. They were hoping to get his $102,000 bond reduced. The bond court judge refused.
And Your Honor, I do have a written motion to reduce bond and to modify the conditions of pretrial release.
In a filing with Judge Shearer, the attorney said if there is ever a criminal defendant who qualifies to be released on his own recognizance, it is Mr. Peterson. The attorney vowed to continue fighting to reduce the bond.
We intend to file a motion to reduce bond and motion to modify the terms of pretrial release. We'll let our moving papers speak for themselves, and we are confident that when presented to the court that has this case, they'll reduce the conditions.
Peterson is facing 11 charges, including 7 counts of child neglect, 3 counts of culpable negligence, and 1 count of perjury. It stems from the massacre at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. Video shows Peterson taking a position behind a pillar and not moving while 34 people were shot. 17 of them were killed. Peterson's attorney says in a court filing that he's not a caregiver and should not be charged, saying a caregiver means a parent, adult household member, or other person responsible for a child's welfare. It goes on that it expressly excludes law enforcement officers acting in an official capacity. And that bond reduction hearing gets underway at tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Another condition of his release is he has to turn over his passport. Now that's proving to be a bit challenging because his passport's at home, which is in North Carolina, so that could delay his release from jail. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Ted Scouton, CBS 4 News.